Well, what we've done is my team here in Maynooth, which includes both myself in the Hamilton Institute and my collaborator Anne O'Shea in the Department of Mathematics and Statistics, and a really excellent PhD student, Nathan McJames. We've taken a large international study data set, which includes about 4,000 Irish secondary school students. And what we've done is we've taken the data they give these 14-year-olds, maths and science tests, and then they collect loads of information about these students. So they collect all kinds of information about their background, where they live, what their family is like, etc. And then they also collect information about their schools. And what myself, Nathan and Anne have done is analyse that data and try to really drill down to estimate what the effect of homework actually is on your final results. Is it a huge benefit? Is it no benefit at all? And it's a really interesting debate. It's a really tricky question to try and answer, but we think we can do that with these new AI methods that we've developed. So what we found in this research was that you should do about 15 minutes of maths and science homework every night. So that should be about 5 nights a week for maths and about 3 or 4 nights a week for science. And if you did those, you got a clear benefit for homework. And that benefit was the same no matter really what your background was. If you came from like a very studious background or you don't, if you come from a rich area or a poor area, it doesn't matter. If you do your 15 minutes every day, then you really get the benefit of homework. And the thing we found was that there were quite a few students in the study who were doing way more than that. They were doing hours of homework every evening, just in maths and science. They didn't really get any extra benefit from that at all. So just doing your 15 minutes every day is really the path to success. At the moment, it's very unclear what the benefits are of homework. There's huge arguments going on out there, people saying that it's not worth doing anything at all, and people saying, oh, it's really, really important. And there's often this kind of battle. And I think using the data and using science to answer these questions is really helpful as a way forward. So I hope that teachers, principals, parents can take this on board, that homework doesn't need to be this hugely stressful thing that happens to all of us every single evening, where people spend hours stuck staring at the same mathematical equation trying to get it to make sense to you. Just doing a little bit, trying to get to a point where you kind of have understood something extra or you're really, really stuck, and then stepping away from it until you come back the next day. And I really hope that people can take that on board and see that it's an evidence-based policy that they can actually use. We are looking currently at the 14-year-olds who are about second year of secondary school, but what we really want to do is extend that age range out. So going all the way back to primary school and seeing if the benefit of homework is still there, because it might not be, and a lot of students in primary school are getting a lot of homework, and then going all the way the other way to Leaving Cert students, because my guess is as you go further on into your educational career, self-study becomes sort of more popular, and therefore it might have a bigger effect. But without the data at either of those two ends, we really don't know very well. And then one particular interest I have is in the extremes. So looking at those students who do really, really well at maths and science, what is it that they're doing that we should be telling the other students to do as well? And looking at the other end, looking at the students who really struggle with these subjects, is there anything we can do to help them? What are the other people doing in terms of homework, in terms of their study environment, that we might be able to do to get them back towards where everybody else is?